Hello, hello, hello. Happy 2020 and congratulations on getting to the end of 2020 and being ready to wind down and start a whole new year in 2021. My name is Dr. Sanchez, neuropsychologist, OD expert, and executive coach. And I want to talk to you today about whether or not you're on the fence when it comes to applying for that promotion, or if you're thinking about that pivot or transition. I support brilliant women leaders who are wanting to access their internal power and learn how to navigate the politics of promotion. I teach them in 16 weeks or less how to do that very thing, position for promotion, pivot, or transition, but also how to speak with more confidence, how to feel more confident when they negotiate for better pay or negotiate for that next level opportunity or project. And so this very topic of whether or not you're on the fence when it comes to that position or promotion, or even a pivot or transition, is a very timely topic, but it's also very relevant. 2020 has been an unprecedented year, to say the least. And for many of us, we are exhausted. I'll be honest, we're exhausted. And taking the time to not just rest and restore, but also to recalibrate so that you can reboot in a very focused way is going to be important to helping you answer that question about whether or not you're ready and you're not sitting on the fence and stuck in that lack of clarity about whether or not you need to press forward or move forward. But I would say this to you. If it is this thing where you're going back and forth and you're not really sure about whether or not you want to do that promotion or whether or not you want to put the energy into that pivot or even that transition, I think a lot of it comes from not just the lack of clarity, but the lack of motivation, because you realize at some point it's going to take a lot of energy and it's going to take a lot of intention. And for some of you, you may not feel comfortable that you have a strategy that's going to win. So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to encourage you in 3 specific ways about getting clearer about making that decision about whether or not you're ready to pull the trigger and move forward, but also so that you'll feel empowered about what next steps you want to take, whatever your decision happens to be. So the first thing that I would suggest to you is if you're sitting on the fence and you're not sure about that, promotion, pivot, or transition, about if you want to pull the trigger on that, the first thing that I would say to you is think about what is the end game? What is it that ultimately you want to accomplish? What is it you want to gain out of this promotion? What are you hoping for with this pivot or transition? What is it that you want to accomplish? Because I really believe if you can be strongly connected to your purpose and your why, about why you're doing this, why it's important, why right now, why is this needed? What is this going to do for you? Where is it that you want to end up? Where is it you're trying to go? By being able to answer that why question, I think it's going to help you gain some of that needed clarity about whether or not you want to get off the fence or not. And then the next question I think you should ask yourself is, what is the urgency? Now, you may have clarity about, yes, I want that promotion. I want to do that pivot. I want to transition. But what is the urgency? Are you giving yourself a timeline? Are you saying, I want to do it in the next 30 days? I want to do it in the next 60 days, the next 90 days, the next 16 weeks, the next year, the next 6 months, the next 3 years? What is the urgency for you? If you can get that mental picture about where it is that you want to end up and how soon you want to get there, I think that's going to help you dial in on whether or not it's time to get off the fence. And then the third thing that I would suggest you do is, once you've made the decision about whether or not you're going to stay or you're going to go, then you've got to devise a plan and a strategy either way. Now, even if you decide to stay wherever it is that you're currently serving, you've got to still think about the big picture when it comes to your career. Are you going to ride this out for the next 5, 10, 15 years and then retire or do something else? Are you going to wait for the company to close, merge, or figure you out of the promotional hierarchy or matrix? Or are you going to get in the driver's seat when it comes to your career and you start making the decisions about where you're going to go next and what you're going to do? Okay, so this is something that you very much have the power and control over. So even if you decide to stay, you got to think about what staying means. What are the consequences of staying? And am I going to regret it later? Okay, and then the other thing is, okay, let's say you decide to hop, you decide to promote, pivot, or transition, whether you stay in your company or you go to another company, or you're trying to hop into a different industry or do something altogether different. I think you have to think about the climate and the market and where it is you're going and what you're doing. So if you're going to go, the strategy has to employ how can you gain the attention of those key decision makers? How can you rise to the top and cut out all the noise in this season where it seems like everybody's applying? In some cases, the market is very flooded. You got to think about what is your unique selling proposition? How are you going to be seen as head and shoulders above the rest? Because competition is part of it, but also having a strong brand message, having the right visibility, and having the right connections. So strategy is an important piece if you decide to go. So I hope that those three things have been helpful to you, those three suggestions about how you can get off the fence if you're feeling stuck about that next career move. If you would like to get more support in your promotional journey and you are a woman leader who's wanting to powerfully position for promotion, pivot, or transition, then I suggest you hop on a call, just a brief 15-minute confidential chat with my team so we can help you devise a plan and a strategy for career success in 2021. Again, my name is Dr. Sanchez. This has been such a pleasure being with you here today. I have great, big hopes for you going forward in this next year. And I want to be able to partner with you in your future career success. So if this video has been helpful for you, please post in the comments and let me know what nuggets you were going to be able to put into action. What were some of the takeaways from today's video? What was the information that you found helpful? I always find that to be especially rewarding to see that people from all over the world are watching these videos and they're able to employ some of these strategies in their own career journey and strategy. So please let me know in the comments what you found valuable, what nuggets you want to act on, or what takeaways you were able to get from today's video. And like I said, if you're one of those ladies who's ready to pull the trigger and you're ready to go forward, or you need more support with that clarity question, hop on one of those confidential chats, just 15 minutes with our team, and we'll be able to help you devise a strategy that's going to set you up to win in 2021. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Sanchez. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Bye.